I'm so grateful to be here with you all today. I'm grateful to the organizers of this march. I'm grateful to all of you for standing up in solidarity against racism on this Labor Day. Thank you. As a citizen, as a legislator, I am proud to be pro-union, to be committed to the strengthening of the labor movement. I am proud to strive to be anti-racist, to be committed to dismantling the structures of white supremacy in this country. And I'm grateful to understand that those two struggles are fundamentally connected. Indeed, that we cannot ever truly have success on either front until we are successful on both of those fronts. We know that the labor movement can be a powerful force in the fight against racism and authoritarianism. There's a reason that one of Adolf Hitler's first moves upon taking power in 1933 was to dismantle and ban trade unions. There's a reason that Jim Crow's South fought so hard against unionization, because the Nazis and the KKK then understood what the alt-right Nazis and KKK of today still understand, that an independent labor movement of, by, and for working people is fascism's greatest threat. And it's our job to keep it that way. We also know that white supremacy impacts working people in more ways than one. Since before the founding of our country, this system has been used to divide us along racial lines, to weaken the labor movement, to stop working people from coming together and building the kind of power that can create a more equitable world. The reality is, economic inequality and racism are inseparable, and Donald Trump and the robber barons that he represents totally understand that. They've got a formula. They know that they can use economic exploitation and white supremacy hand in hand to more effectively exploit the many to enrich the few. And that is why it is so important that all of us make sure that we are fighting and overcoming both of those systems at the same time. Our only shot at winning this battle is through solidarity, is through the understanding that an injury to one is an injury to all. That's right. That solidarity is what the robber barons fear more than anything else. And that is why when Donald Trump threatens our dreamers or any of our immigrant brothers and sisters, as it looks like he's going to do tomorrow, every single one of us needs to put ourselves on the line to defend them. Just like when a greedy corporation shuts out its workers, every one of us needs to get up our butts over to that picket line. Just like when state violence threatens black and brown bodies on the streets, every one of us needs to stand up and speak out. Just like when hardworking caregivers demand $15 an hour and a living wage, all of us need to join in that righteous call. So this Labor Day, let's make that pledge to redouble our efforts to combat white supremacy here in Rhode Island, whether it's in the form of a swastika-toting skinhead or in the form of cuts to English language learner funding in our school budgets. And let's recommit to the challenging but critical work of building a labor movement that can improve the lives of working people of all colors. We can't take on one of those fights. It's not one or the other. It is both and we've got a lot of work left to do. So thank you and a happy Labor Day to everyone.